Hi Misha, hi Shrivali. Sorry, let me just set up.
Good evening, Jaya. How are you?
Hello, ma'am.
Good.
Good
Hi.
evening.
Evening. So, how are you all doing? And how is all action in the group been happening? How is it? Are you all able to cope with all the messages and everything?
Actually, no, and I was going to make a recommendation. Can we create subgroups within the main chat? And so you can actually convert this WhatsApp group to a community group and then have a separate thing where people can post photos and recipes. And then have a separate subgroup where people can post recommendations of what to buy where, just so that the main chat is not cluttered. So if you had not
Yeah.
sent the message just now for the Zoom meeting, I would have probably skipped the message. So it would be helpful if there is a specific subgroup only for recipes. So if I'm looking only for recipes and I don't have to scroll through the whole chat, then sometimes there are like 200 messages at one time that I have to look at. So
Okay.
just a suggestion.
It's a very good recommendation. So, what I'll do is for announcements, I'll create a separate group. And 1 second, I'll just my note. We let this group continue as is, and we'll do make one for announcements.
I think the recipes thing would be better, like another subgroup for recipes, just so that, well, especially for first time people or people that are trying, like I saw some points in there for amla shot and some protein powder, like homemade protein powder and everything. So if I'm looking for those kinds of specifics, if I have to scroll through a lot of chats, oh, where did you buy
Yeah.
this and where can I buy earthenware pot, and but I'm for
Yeah.
me I'm only looking for recipes. So then if there is a dedicated subgroup for recipes, and I just simply go there because now it is dinner time and I have to figure out what to cook, and here is a recipes only subgroup, so
Yeah.
that makes it more easy.
Yeah. So I created a document in where I've told everyone to please put their recipes over there. But I think it doesn't always happen. So this is a good idea. We'll say that okay, this group is only for recipe sharing. Then we'll create another group where I will share, and whoever wants to share can share product links, because not everyone is following whole food plant based. Some people want, like, it's like they don't care about what it is. Like, we are doing the only challenge, they want vegan options. So we'll
Yeah,
share a lot of information there.
yeah, I
And
think
some
that would, it would be
Mm.
helpful also. And then if there is somebody, let's say they're posting a YouTube video or something that is showing a recipe being cooked, then it is directly in the recipes only page. The idea with the Google Doc is great, but then you would have to exit. So if I'm on my phone, I don't necessarily have access to editing a Google document or a Google sheet. But this way, if it is just in the WhatsApp ecosystem itself, then it is easier for me to just go into the one application.
Yeah. No, but I want to encourage people to fill into the sheet as well, because I want to turn it into an ebook, and we
Oh,
can
that's
make it
wonderful. That's a great idea. So then it will be all the more beneficial if we have a separate subgroup for recipes. And then, so for example, if I'm posting a recipe, it's there in the
Yeah.
WhatsApp, but then the
Yeah.
onus now is on me to go in and
Yeah.
update the Google Sheet as well.
Exactly. So I've been encouraging everyone to add into the Google Doc, but let's see how many people have added. Slowly, we'll keep encouraging more and more people to fill that in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
for
maybe the
sure.
people who
the
are
rest,
adding the recipes can also add some images, because I went through those recipes. They don't have images as such, so that, we understand how the final product will look.
so what I will do is I'll create a folder in which people can put a photograph of their food. They can
Uh,
also put and make sure that it should be the same name as the recipe. And
hmm.
we'll also put a little folder so people can, if people are comfortable, we can also upload their photographs. So it'll be nice to put a next to your recipe. We'll make it look very interesting, and uh,
It
however long it takes to the ebook. But I should much time. The recipes are all ready, so yeah.
Yeah, it helps too, but there are certain times where, let's say I'm somebody asked, "Oh, how do you make this?" And then I
Yeah.
know the answer to it, and then I just type up, oh, here is a recipe that I have used in the past. I may not necessarily cook it on that day, or maybe I've cooked
Yeah.
it like 2 months ago and it was a hit with the family. So you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So not every recipe would have a
But
photograph in
no,
it.
the separate recipe group is a total okay by me. No problem at all. But I also want to work on the Google Doc. So
Yeah, absolutely. That is a great idea. And if you even mention in the group, or when you create the recipe subgroup, please in the
yeah.
description, if you say whatever recipe, so be very clear in the description of the group and say if you are uploading a recipe here, you are required to upload the Google Sheet because it is going to be converted into an ebook. So if
Yeah.
you say that, then people will know, and then they
I've
will be
already
like, oh, you know.
yeah. But to keep announcing so people new people keep joining. So I already mentioned earlier that we'll turn it into an ebook. Once people started sharing, I was like it'd be great to have this into an ebook and share it all across.
Yeah,
So I'll
but
keep
if you put in the group
it.
description, sorry, if you put
Ah,
in the group description, it would be more helpful. So whoever new is joining, they can see the group description. So you don't have to repeat so many times. But
yeah.
I know this is a lot of additional work for you. So if I'm just trying to help you make things as easy as possible.
To make changes, so no worries at all. So it's the first time even I'm spearheading a 66-day challenge. So it's a new experience for me as well. So happy to learn.
No, you're doing a great
My
job.
own.
Thank you for this challenge, though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the enthusiasm of the entire group is really great.
Yes, and I want to keep the tone positive, mindful. That is why I was very particular about the group description also. It's like I want people to be very kind to each and supportive and hold each other's hand because we're all learning and everybody starts from a different place. So that is something I'm very, very particular about. That can be very kind to each other and have a very encouraging, full nature. And that's when real change happens, when we support each other as a community and use kind words and all of that. So, yeah. So, does anyone have any questions till Dr. Achuthan comes in? Anything you'll want to share about food or your experience, or is anyone over here has been non-vegan, or are they all vegans here right now? You can all share and tell me. Have you all started the challenge
Jaya, I
already?
had a question. I had posted a question that is, if you're having green juice, ambali, and smoothie, what should be the order? We should consume the green juice first, then the ambali, or the vice versa.
But I'm not sure what Ambali is. If you can explain.
Ambli is the first, which has
Ambali,
to,
that I had mentioned also,
Ambli
no? That
should be the
millet,
first.
yeah. Mm.
Ambli should go empty stomach first, and then the green juice, and then the smoothie.
Because some people say green juice should go first. So that's why I
Uh,
was
l-
little confused.
Actually, because it's to increase the microbiome in your gut, right? So, yeah, from whatever I have learned, Ambli needs to go empty stomach even before you have anything else.
That's
Okay,
the
okay.
fermented, is it, Ambali?
Fermented,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah. It's a
Fermented
fermented
millet,
probiotic. Mm.
probiotic
Okay.
based on millet.
So that I think let us take that advice from Dr. Achuthan because
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
nutrition. I don't want to give misinformation at all. But yeah, I
yeah.
usually would choose to drink it on an empty stomach. But still
Okay.
better to because everybody's body is different. So like some people, I think if they have acidity and stuff, then they refrain from having too much of fermented and stuff like that. In my case, it's no problem. So it depends from body to body. But we'll ask Dr. Achuthan for sure. So who over here has not been vegan? Who over here has like taken the vegan challenge itself, vegan whole food challenge for the first time?
I am not vegan, but I've been vegetarian now for 7 years. But I'm not 100% vegan yet. So it's making my, that's why I joined the challenge because it is like, okay, this is good. I have, so far, it has been going okay. Not 100%, but that's just because I have not planned my days and meals properly. So this is my thing for this weekend to put down. I really like the menu plan that you gave, and that is going to be very helpful in planning out my week.
Fantastic. And you can start small, like you can start by doing just making just 2 meals vegan. We've given, that's why I made different levels to the challenge. So people can start small, and you never know. You might start with just going vegan for, twice in a day, and then slowly it'll build up and you'll be able to do it 100%.
Yeah, I
And
actually
try the whole
signed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually signed up for the 2 meals a day vegan. So I have been kind of partially successful. Last night, my meal was I made chole and I had it with rice. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Perfect. So what I'm saying is also try to make it whole food plant based if possible. Whenever you decide, okay, today I'll have a vegan dinner, try to make it whole food plant based. So skip the oil, use brown rice or use millets. Like I always have millets all the time. So, and it's really helpful. It's much more easy to digest. It fills you up also fast. So, and you'll feel the benefits also. Even I just started the whole food plant based challenge myself, and I already lost 1 kg. So I'm very happy. I told Dr. Achuthan also. So he was like, "Yeah, you
That's
must be feeling good." Yeah.
That's amazing. There is somebody I know who is on no BRAS diet, so no bread, no rice, no alcohol, and no what I don't the S stands for something, I forget what. But yeah, so no, so apparently she has also lost a bit of weight. So she's like, oh, join me and let's keep each other accountable. So basically, no, when she said no bread, it means nothing with yeast in it. Um,
Okay.
and no like ultra processed foods and stuff. So yeah, but definitely millets is something I need to experiment with because I have not experimented yet. So that is something definitely I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. No, no, millets are amazing. Like right from barnyard millet to ragi to so many options. Bajra. Very easy to turn them into a rice, into a roti, and everything. So, yeah. Just give me a minute, please. I have to just answer the door. Sorry, I had to answer the door. Yeah, so like I was saying, you can start just by introducing few things. Start introducing one millet, then two, then three, and it's when I love ragi. I make waffles out of it. I make rotis out of it. I even added to gnocchi, like and make it into another dish. So yeah, there's lots you can do with millets.
That's very interesting. I have ragi flour, so I'm actually sometime back I had seen a recipe for ragi dosa. So that is
Yeah,
something I will try
you can
very
try.
soon.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Tomorrow
made
maybe
ragi dosa and this one porridge, but I've not tried waffles. You can share that recipe.
waffles also very easy. Actually, for one of the cheat ways to bind these flours is to add psyllium husk. Isabgol, if you heard of it. You just add that to your ragi flour. It's very easy to make rotis out of it. Very easy to put it in a waffle maker, oil free also. It'll come out crispy and perfect. So very nice. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Dr. Achuthan is there. Hi, Dr. Achuthan, ready to talk? We'll wait. We'll give him a moment. Hi, Shobha. I love to see all your recipes on the group. Very innovative and
Thank
interesting.
you. Thank you so much.
I loved especially the jamun salsa that you made. I was like, wow, that is really
No,
cool.
that was the first time which I tried it out because
Okay.
it's so craving. So I thought,
Yeah.
why not I do it in a healthiest form? So
Yeah.
usually we add ragadas and all those stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I thought it would be with jamun.
So Kala
Yeah.
Jamun was in season. So just tried with that.
But why don't you also hold a session one of the days, like a cooking
Sure,
session? Share some of
sure.
your favorite recipes, one tried and tested, and you really love it. We can
Yeah,
share with
sure.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
done.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. I'll just check with Dr. Achuthan.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Evening.
Welcome,
Hi.
Dr. Achuthan.
Good evening.
Thank you all for waiting. Sorry, I got late. I cannot believe this has happened for the third time in my life. I took the wrong train. I went off in the opposite direction. I'm like, where am I? Then I just switched and come back. Terrible.
It's once I was supposed to go to Lonavala and I went to Jejuri, exact opposite
Oh my
direction.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is why you shouldn't be doing 100 things at once, I guess. But it's fun.
Yeah, so please take over, Dr. Achuthan.
Okay, great. So,
Yeah, you can also introduce yourself and Sampurna Hara, just so that people who don't know you and they can get to know everything.
absolutely. Hi, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Achuthan Eshwar. I'm a yoga and naturopathy doctor. I specialize in treating diseases through nutrition and not through drugs. So I would love to hear from you guys. Actually, I see only a small number of people here. So I would love to hear from you. Are you already vegan? Are you already plant-based? Is this something new for you? Where are we at in your journeys?
No, I'm following whole food plant-based since 2018. I'm Shobha here from Chennai, but born, brought up in Bangalore. So I think I've been following you on Instagram,
Ah,
and yeah, so that's where was the first inspiration. So
that's
I
so
love
kind.
the way it has been done. Actually, off late, I was diabetic since 2007. So almost 19 years, I think I was suffering from diabetes at a very young age. So I came through actually Sharan, and that's where I could know that whole food plant based could reverse the diabetes. So then, through this journey, when I was going through, then I came to know that from Bangalore, you were conducting some classes for whole food plant based. So that was the other way which I could learn. So I started
Amazing.
following you on Instagram. That's what it is. This is my
That's so
journey.
inspiring. That's so
Yeah.
inspiring, Shobha. Thank you for sharing and congratulations.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
now
today,
I'm trying to explore many dishes and varieties in whole food plant based.
very
So
nice.
yeah.
So today you can take class. I will relax.
No, I'm not an expert.
Just
I'm
pulling your
still,
leg. Yeah. So happy to hear. Yeah.
yeah. I have certain queries which I need to clarify. I
Sure,
need
sure.
some clarification.
We'll get to
So
those. We'll have a
yeah.
Q&A. Yeah.
So probably you can carry on. So in mid of
Sure.
the session, probably I can check out. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
How about
Sure.
everyone else? I would love to hear from you guys. Where are
Achuthan,
you at
Sushma
in
here.
your weekend journeys?
Uh, Sushma here from Bangalore. I have attended your potluck sessions. So
Ah,
we have met.
awesome. Small world.
Yeah.
Awesome. And where are you at in your weekend journey?
Um, 1 minute.
Can't hear you, Sushma. You-
Ah,
Let me know once you're
can you
back.
hear
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I can.
Yeah. So as I mentioned last time, I'm still in the same level, just 75%. That curd, somehow I've not been able to give up. Of course, I consume millets and all processed foods and all. I've stopped.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations. Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. Who else is on this live? Amisha, Anu, Arun, Chandani, Kavya, Jaya. Jaya
I
Khurana.
have one question. I put it in the group. I didn't get an answer. I was just asking
Sure,
Jaya
sure. We'll come to Q&A.
that whether we have to consume the probiotic
We'll come to
fermented
Q.
drink.
We'll come
Okay.
to Q&A. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just sharing something about myself, Dr. Achuthan. This is Amisha. I've
Amisha.
been vegetarian now for 7 years, but on my journey to become 100% vegan, it is challenging because I am not in India, and where I am, it is very challenging to read the product labels or to ask if I'm eating out, to ask if something contains egg or butter or something, because not all the time the ingredients are listed. So it is a little bit challenging unless I'm cooking myself. Then I know 100% what is going in. But I really love the challenge because I'm happy that it has been broken down into easier things. So WFPB is obviously the highest level that I would love to achieve. But for now, I'm only on the 2 vegan meals a day challenge, and then I hope to slowly progress to the next level. So yeah, and looking forward to getting a lot of nutrition information. And honestly, I'm very pleasantly surprised to see. I'm with, so I do support plant-based treaty here where I am. I'm in Toronto, Canada. So in Brampton specifically. So we got the city to endorse plant-based treaty here in Brampton. So that is something which is a very big achievement. And I have personally been trying to get people to eat more plants for a very long time now. So whoever I speak to, I say, and it is challenging because people are so used to eating meat 3 times a day, 4 times a day. So it becomes very challenging because they are not even, half of them are not even open to, because they have not seen, the only thing they see is peas and carrots, broccoli steamed, those kinds of things. So they don't know the wonders of what vegan food can actually do for you and the delicious recipes that you can make with that food. So just very excited for this challenge.
Amazing. Congratulations, Amisha. That's so inspiring to hear your journey. Looking forward to seeing how this session also helps you.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like we have all vegan pros only on this call. Anyone else less daunting for me to talk to? Guys,
Sir, I'm from Nairobi. My name is Chandni,
hi,
and
Chandni.
I'm vegetarian.
Mhm.
And basically, I'm from Gujarat, Rajkot. But right now, we are based in Nairobi. And
Amazing.
I'm here. But I was not knowing about the vegan much more. But now, from last 6 months, I'm aware of vegan. And my son is having a leukoderma problem. So from last 6 to 7 years, he's not able to eat the dairy products. So I was in a search from last 1 year. I was aware of that I can make much good food for him.
Got
So
it.
yeah.
So
So
sorry to
even
hear.
once I
This challenge gives you some insights.
yeah, even once I know to cook and learn much things, even I want to turn vegan 100%. So I'm trying.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah, because my son is 11 years old, and from last when he was 4 or 5 years old, from that he has stopped eating the dairy products.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm
he's
looking forward to.
curing and he's good.
Very nice. Happy to hear. Thank you for sharing
Yeah.
and welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anyone else wants to share where you are in your vegan plant-based journeys?
Yeah, I am Jaya. I am from Delhi.
Hi,
So,
Jay.
yeah, hi. I I feel I am most useless out of all because I have been wanting to become whole food plant-based, but somehow not been able to achieve it fully. And the problem I was facing till now, I joined a lot of groups, and I don't want to name, but known nutritionists also, but nobody would tell me how to plan the day. I'm not a very good cook, but I try my level best to cook. Like I do the cooking in the house, but I'm not that good like a lot of people in the group who post nice recipes. So I try to. But what Jaya Rai has done is she has given a meal plan. So I'm waiting for the recipes of the meal plan to come so that I can follow, because I get lost in what to make. That is my main problem. I don't know what to make for breakfast, what to make for dinner. I get very confused. So I want that problem to be solved. So sorry if I could share this. I don't know.
Absolutely. And that's amazing. Congratulations. I think wanting to eat healthy is not even close to useless. It's a very useful thing to have.
I thank you for motivating me. But I think that meal plan, I'm just waiting to collect the recipes, because most of the time one doesn't know where to begin. I mean, I don't know where to begin. Oh,
So
God.
Jaya, I'll just interrupt and ask you, which is like after you look at the meal plan, which of the
yeah.
recipes that you feel you're confused about how to make it? Can you share?
Almost all.
Oh, okay.
I'll post it in the group, because I need to know how to make it. Like, I know how to make peanut curd, so curd can be avoided. So I've been following Sharon lifestyle, and even from the Sampurna Ahara, I tried, but I found the recipes difficult. So, but I try to make whatever we make. Like, I make peanut curd, curry, and I all the other recipes I can make without oil. But what we make in our house, but millets I am not able to use. So, but I think this group is so helpful. Like, the moment I post, somebody or the other, even you are so nice. You also reply all, I mean, immediately. So this is the first time I'm feeling motivated to do. So
I'm happy.
let's see. Uh,
So tomorrow
Amazing.
I'm having a cooking session. So over there I'll cover millets as well, so that it makes it easy. And I'm sorry, like written message, writing down recipes takes me very long. So I'll try
yeah,
my
yeah,
best
no, that's fine.
to
Even a
recipe.
video is sufficient. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'll send videos or I'll send voice notes, and then people can
Yeah, yeah.
follow that. And hopefully by the end of the 66 days, all the written recipes will also be done. Yeah.
Great, great, great. So I'm really looking forward.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank
Jaya, in case video we're not able to understand, we'll let you know. You can come over to our home,
you.
cook with us.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you based, by the way, Jay? You said which city?
Delhi, Delhi,
Delhi.
Delhi.
Okay. I'm coming for one.
Mm.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. It feels so good to be speaking with you all today, because you are all either already on the path or started halfway down there, and or are interested in getting started. So that's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is actually skip the portion that I had planned to speak on why you should start eating more whole food plant-based, because I think we're way past that. You're all like, yeah, yeah, we're ready. Tell us what to do and we'll do it. So let's get to that part now. How do you actually put this into practice? Okay. Um, the first thing that everyone thinks we should do for eating healthy is eat less of the unhealthy foods, eat less junk, eat less oilies, that look less sugar, and less of whatever junk food, less animal food, which is all great. It's all good things to do. But if you start by setting your expectations with subtracting food from your plate, it's very, very challenging. The easier option is actually to add food onto your plate and replace food on your plate, not to subtract. The day you understand this, no, it's going to be so much easier. Things are just going to click into place. Okay. For example, there is in India, the number three risk factor for death is our diet, what we eat. Okay, and among the top five dietary risks, why is our diet killing us? Because we don't eat enough fruits, we don't eat enough dals, we eat too much salt, and we don't eat enough whole grains. These are the top four. Okay. Out of these, maybe the salt one is a little tough, but other three are easy to fix. Eating more fruits, eating more whole grains, and eating more dals. Super simple to fix. The problem is most of our plates look like, how to say this, our dishes today might look different. One person might be eating idli, the other person eat dosa, and then third person eat parathas and chapatis, fourth person eats white rice. But at the end of the day, all of them are literally the same white rice or maida, the same refined grains that fill up the bulk of our plate. 75% of the Indian plate is just refined grains. Okay. We need to fix that. We need to solve it by adding on the healthy food to our plate as step number one. So, what are these healthy foods that we should be adding? This is a beautiful masterpiece that I painted for my last online session, which shows you what are the four things that you should be having on your plate. Okay. If you remember this, no, it's super simple, super easy to understand. The
Yeah.
first quarter of your, sorry,
Simple and beautiful.
simple, beautiful. No, I tried submitting to museum. They threw chapel at me. So I'm back here in this class
No,
with you.
no. Appreciate a kid drawing it.
Oh God. Okay, so first 25% should be fruits. Okay, can be any fruits of your choice, any variety, any combination, doesn't matter. You can have fruits with the meals. You don't have to have a gap. You don't have to have it separately. It's not going to spike your blood sugar. It will not make you increase weight. I hope I've answered all the doubts that are probably in your mind. If you have any doubts left, let me know. Okay, fruits are something that have gone missing from Indian plates. This is very important. Any traditional like banana leaf meal that you go and eat at an orthodox function, the first thing that they serve on that plate is a fruit. And then you have the kosamri, the salads. After that, you have all of the vegetable side dishes. And only at the end, you will get the rice and sambar and rasam and all of those like grain and legume dishes. What do? We wait for everything to be served and then start with the pulio. That's not the way we should be doing. We should be starting to eat food the way it is served on the plate, which is fruits first, veggies next. Okay, fruits and salads. If you're able to keep 40 to 50% of your plate, half of your plate as fruits and vegetables, you're already halfway there. Okay? And this is going to be the first step for you. It's super simple, very easy to do. Okay? Fruits and salads. If you have digestive issues, don't take salads. Take steamed vegetables or even the sabji, whatever sabji you cook that day, put that on your plate and have that for half your plate. Usually, all of these fruits will be missing and vegetables will be one small cup. Now we are changing it. We are making half plate raw. Okay, that is step number one. Step number two is specific ingredients that give you a lot more health benefit than anything else that you can eat, like green leafy vegetables, like cruciferous vegetables, flaxseed powder, whole grains, pulses, and legumes. You don't need to remember all of this. You can download this free app. It's called Dr. Gregor's Daily Dozen. If I could request someone to like type it in the chat for everyone else to see, Dr. Gregor, Greger, Dr. Gregor's Daily Dozen. So this is a list of 12 things to do every day to achieve optimal health, optimal nutrition. It has fruits, vegetables, whole grains, dals. It's called beans. It's an American app, so it's called beans, but for the Indian context, it refers to dals, pulses, legumes, lentils also. And it also has specific foods like berries, green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables that we would not consider otherwise. So your first step, if you're starting off with whole food plant-based, even like for the first 33 out of 66 days, your focus should be completely on including all of these healthy food groups, getting your plate to look better than my drawing. Okay? And once you do that, then you are ready for step two. What is step two? Step two is finding replacements for unhealthy foods in your diet. For example, if you have, if you have milk in your diet, what do you replace it with? If you have meat in your diet, what do you replace it with? If you have oil, what do you replace it with? And all of these have such simple alternatives available. Instead of milk in like 90% of dishes, if you replace it with soy milk or almond milk, it works really well. There are some dishes where you need some specialized milks, and Jaya's an expert on that. She'll be able to help you with that. But most of the time, soy milk or almond milk works great. Okay. When I make these dishes at home, I don't even use soy milk or almond milk. I have almond butter and I have soy milk powder. I just put a spoon of it, mix it into the dish. It just disperses and it turns into milk as I'm cooking. Like if I make paisam, I don't make almond milk and then make the paisam or kheer from that almond milk. I just boil my, let's say we're making moong dal paisam, right? I take moong dal, cook it, and then I add your soaked and ground dates to it, or date paste or date sugar. All of them work pretty much equally well. Soaked dates are the tastiest. I add that. And then I add some almond butter, which is just like ground up almond. You can even add badam powder. Add that in. Within minutes, the paisam turns from dark brown to milky cream. Okay. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to think about adding milk. The whole approach to cooking can now be different and actually easier. One superpower that I discovered when I switched to oil-free cooking was, those advertisements where they show like this magic scrubber for kitchen utensils, one wipe, and then it suddenly starts shining out of the blue with all that CGI effects and all. That actually happens in your kitchen. You don't use oil to cook. You don't even need to put soap. Just with water, one wipe, and kitchen utensil cleaning becomes so much easier. Okay. And I enjoy that part of my cooking now because I never liked cleaning. And with this, my cleaning time is cut down by some 30-40%. So I'm super thrilled about it. Um, so yeah, alternatives for oil when you're cooking. How do you cook without oil? It's actually a no-brainer. Most Indian dishes are gravies or stir fries. Aram say you can cook the exact same dish without changing the recipe just by splashing a little bit of water on it. It's going to cook the same way. Okay. If you want the dish to taste rich, then add some nut powders or nut butters at the end after you finish cooking it. The problem when you add it at the beginning is it gets like sticky and burnt. So add it at the end after cooking. Let's say you're making a gravy, tomato, onion, capsicum. You grind all of these to make the gravy base. And then you are boiling vegetables in it, carrot, peas, potato, cauliflower, making one nice, what do you call it? Like a veg makhni gravy. At the end, after you finish cooking, add 3-4 spoons of cashew butter to it, or even cashew powder will work well. Mix it in, let it come to a boil, and your gravy is done. It's so creamy, it's unbelievable. You have to try it to believe it. Okay, it's super easy to do. Yeah, and I make sure that our house is stocked up with peanut butter and a little bit of cashew butter, a little bit of almond butter because they are more expensive. So we use mostly peanut butter. It's much cheaper and easily available. So peanut butter, any dish that I make, 1 or 2 spoons of peanut butter goes in. That dish becomes unbelievably creamy. Super easy to do. Okay. Same thing if you want to fry something, just use an air fryer or an oven. For an air fryer, you don't even need to think about what to do, how to do. Exact same recipe as frying with little less water. So if you're making a bhaji or bonda or pakoda, then little less water in the batter and then put it in the air fryer and you're done. It will air fry everything super nicely and give it to you. Okay. And for dairy and meat, Jaya will be the best person to share what alternatives you can use to mimic the flavor, to mimic the texture, and to make, to feel like, yes, this is exactly what, I used to enjoy. These are the same flavors that I used to enjoy, and there's nothing different. That will help you to, continue enjoying your all of the dishes that you normally eat, and without really missing anything. A lot of people ask, isn't it processed? Isn't that a problem? Yes, plant-based alternatives are processed, but they are much better than the animal alternatives that you might be eating. Nobody is going to give up their salad to eat mock meat. People are going to give up chicken to eat plant-based meat. So that's the comparison we should be making. Is it better than meat? Absolutely, it is better. Okay. So that's a overview of how do you go whole food plant based in 15 minutes. I hope that was helpful. And maybe we can now get to Q&A. I would love to answer specific questions that you have and give you a little more insight into how to tackle these niggling problems and, actually get success out there. Because at the end of these 66 days, what I would love to hear, it's not I've gone fully whole food plant based. I know that's going to happen. What I would love to hear is I feel confident. I don't have any questions. I know that this is the right path for me. That is what I would love to hear. So, whatever is stopping you from saying that, please share with me now so that I can help you to find those answers.
Such a
Does
lovely
anyone have any?
session. I love the tips.
So kind of you, Jay. I hope it's helpful for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very.
really.
Doctor, I had a question for you.
Please
This
go
is
ahead.
Amisha. So there has been a lot of, especially where I am, because I'm in North America, and the diet here has been primarily uh, animal-based foods because of how hundreds of years ago things were happening. Now, so my question really is, there's been a lot of research where it depends on who is funding the research. They go one way or the other, which is either they go plant based or they go, oh, plant based is not good for you. There was something I read very recently saying people that are plant based do not receive enough nutrition, especially when it comes to protein and B12. So, do you have any tips for regular? So, I know B12, nutritional yeast and all of those things, but something that we can use on a daily basis given our Indian diet that can help us increase B12 protein part. Like, I'm on the fence about that because I think protein, we do get enough protein. It is a matter of how we are pairing the protein and with what. But B12 specifically is, if there's something you can talk about that.
Absolutely happy to share. So, B12 is a nutrient that's not made by plants and is not made by animals either. It's made by bacteria that are found in nature. If you're living in a forest or a tribal area or a village, you might end up getting B12 from, say, well water or stream water, river water, or the dirt under your fingernails if you haven't washed before eating food. But if you're living in a city, you might not get that B12 because you're not exposed to nature. We live in sanitized environments. Our drinking water is RO purified. Water is, the water in the taps is chlorinated. Our water, our food that we eat is washed really well, which means we don't fall sick with disease, which is great, but also means we don't get enough vitamin B12, which is not so great. The only safe and effective way, safest and most effective way of getting B12 is through supplements or fortified foods. I get it through, so we make a flaxseed laddu at Sampurna Ahara, which is fortified with B12. We deliver it across India and we also deliver it in the US. So that's a fortified food. Nutritional yeast, if it's fortified with B12, is also a fortified food. So if you're eating like this fortified foods of at least, I think, 4 micrograms, 4 to 5 micrograms, 3 times a day, then you will get enough B12. If you are eating a supplement with 50 micrograms once a day, then you get enough B12. If you're eating it once a week, then it needs to be 2000 micrograms. Or if you are, yeah, those are basically the three options. You also have injections, but my logic is why take an injection when you can eat a laddu? So I eat laddus. You decide. So that's basically the answer to B12. Regardless of your diet, whether you're whole food, plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, carnivore, whatever it is, supplementing B12 if you're living in an urban environment becomes important. Also, you mentioned about protein combination. The protein combination is a myth. It does not exist. You do not need to combine two different foods in the same meal to get your complete protein. You just need to eat a diverse diet. Like, for example, if you never eat dal in your life and you only eat rice, then you might not get enough of all of the different amino acids. But if you are like if you eat rice on one day and dal on another day, you're still going to end up getting enough. You don't need to combine it in the same meal. You just need to have a normal diet. That's all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking.
And one more thing, sir. How do we, how regularly we need to check this B12?
So I don't really recommend even checking B12 because regardless of the test, you still need to supplement it with the same dosage. So I feel
Okay.
like the test is an unnecessary expense. unless
Hmm.
you have started supplementing and your symptoms are not going away, you have symptoms of deficiency, and your doctor recommends a test, then it's a different story. For medical reasons, always a different story. I'm talking generally. In general,
Okay.
for most people, the test may not even be required because once you start taking supplement, your B12 is going to be maintained. And regardless of whether the test says you have a deficiency or not, supplement dosage does not significantly change.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Any other questions?
The two questions. One is again about B12 and one about the daily fats that we have as the whole food plant based. So I don't take B12 at all. And I've been vegan for 12 years. Once or twice in my life, I must have taken for a stretch of maybe 10 days or something. I don't feel that. So, but is it still necessary to take? Like, is that something that I'm being silly by not taking? Like, if you can throw light on that.
Thank you for saying it for me. I was wondering how do I say it, Jaya? But 100% I would recommend taking it because B12
Okay.
deficiency surfaces after years. Okay. It
Okay.
takes 1 or 2 years at least for your body stores of B12 to get depleted. Then after that, slowly, symptoms start climbing. Your symptoms might be anything from sleep disturbances to tiredness to irritability to dry skin, hair fall. It could be burning sensation on your palms and your soles of your feet, which eventually covers the entire body. It could be
Okay.
early dementia symptoms. Okay, it could be hallucinations. It could be so many things. It's crazy. And I
Okay.
thought the same thing as you when I first turned vegan. So I never took B12 supplements for many years. In fact, for I think first 5 years of being vegan, I never took B12 supplements until the day that I saw a vampire in my room.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
I
Okay.
was so freaked out. Like, what is this? What is happening? Are these things even real? And then it disappeared. So I thought,
Hmm.
okay, I'm just imagining it. But next day again, it came back and it kept coming back every day, every night. It didn't let me sleep. I thought I'm going mad, insane. And then I realized, wait, let me go check my B12. So I checked severe deficiency, started supplements. Within 1 week, vampire gone. Till now, it's not come back. So
Okay.
I will take the supplement to not let the vampire come back. And the problem is the nerve damage which is associated with B12 deficiency is irreversible. You
Oh,
cannot reverse it. So,
okay.
like, why should we like flirt with that risk of B12 deficiency and irreversible nerve damage when we're doing so much to take care of our health? Why not just stay healthy, yeah, by eating that supplement? That's my take on
True. Okay. And one more question was like now that I've started the whole food plant challenge as well, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I don't feel deprived at all. But I wanted to ask about the like how much fat is too much, even in terms of nuts and seeds. How much should I use? Because so how much should I use per meal? Like 1 tablespoon, half a spoon? What do you recommend per
Yeah,
meal? How much of
that's a great question. Typically, quarter cup of nuts and seeds a day is the recommended quantity. That's about, I think, 4 tablespoons of nut butter or quarter
oh,
cup of nuts and seeds. So,
okay.
which is what most people eat anyway when you're including it in your meals. If you're eating half a cup of cashews as a snack, it's a different story. But
No,
otherwise, if you're adding some nuts on top of your meals, then that's it. You're perfect. Good to go.
perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, sir, I have a question. My
Yes,
son is
please.
11 years, so should I give B12 to him?
Yes, should give B12 to everyone who's living in a city. Children should take half the dose of what I mentioned. Adults should take the full dose. Maybe after this class, we can share the general recommendations on the group as well. I'll send it to you, Jim. I'll send it on
Okay,
the group.
sure. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I have one question.
Yes, please, sir.
Uh, yeah, one thing I want to know, like how this peanut curd, some people have this allergies. So how much we can have that?
If you have an allergy, you cannot have anything more than 0. You have to avoid it completely. Okay, but if you don't have an allergy, but you don't like peanut curds, there are many other options. The easiest, most convenient, and cheapest way to make curds at home is soy milk powder. Buy soy milk powder. There's a company called Bio Nutrients. There's another company called Urban Platter that makes it. Get that, order it, get it to your home. You have like 2 scoops of it in 1 liter of water, and in 1 liter of hot water, dissolve it. It turns into soy milk. Okay. And then you can just boil it, cool it, and ferment it overnight to get 1 liter of curds. And it costs you less than 40 rupees per liter. So it's super
Oh.
cheap, super convenient. You don't have to soak, grind, filter, all those things you don't have to do. It's so easy to make.
So is it available easily?
Yeah, easily. Just Google soy milk powder, you'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
For sure.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
And
Okay.
sir, when
And
I make a soya milk at home and I ferment it to make a curd, it tastes beany. It doesn't taste good.
yeah, that is true. When you make soy curds just by itself, you do have a soy flavor because it's soya at the end of the day. What you can do is 2 things. One is add, while making the soy milk, add a little bit of nut butter to it. Cashew butter or almond butter works well. When you add that nut butter, it overcomes that beanie taste to a significant extent. So when you make curds, you don't get that much flavor. It tastes very good. Second one is if you're using only soy to make the curds, don't eat the curds by itself. Use it in dishes, like make a curd rice from it, make a buttermilk from it, add spices, add some masala to it. So that way, those mask the taste of the soya and it tastes great again.
Okay, so if what is the other option if I don't want to make peanut curd? So one is a soya curd, and from which thing I can make the other curd?
Yeah, so you have your soya curds, peanut curds, almond curds, cashew curds. Even I think you can even make it from oat milk. I don't know how good it'll be, but you can do it. But yeah, you have all of these different options. Any nuts and
Okay,
seeds, basically.
okay.
Coconut curd as well, but coconut curd is not the ideal option in terms of health because it's quite high
Yeah,
in
and
saturated.
is that the reason that when I make the coconut milk and make a hot chocolate for my son, many times he complains me that my stomach is paining or bit he is feeling. Sometimes it is paining and again it is he's okay. Sometimes it pains and after that he is okay. So maybe it is heavy to digest or
Coconut milk, is it?
yeah,
No, I don't
hot
think it
chocolate
has
from
anything to
coconut
do with
milk.
heavy to digest, but maybe consult a gastroenterologist to check why it could be happening. I think the diagnosis is important. Once you find the reason, I might be able to give you an answer for it.
Okay, so how to diagnose that?
Yeah, consult a GP or a gastroenterologist or a pediatrician.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, anyone?
So I have one. I just want to know if I'm intolerant to some food, how do I recognize it? Like, like suppose I don't know, I'm been eating it, but all of a sudden one fine day I see that, okay, it is not, I mean, I really don't know how to find out that. So can you explain that so that
If
I
you've been
get an
eating
idea?
everything without any problem, you're not intolerant to any food. That's all.
No, I feel like, I mean, like, see, if I'm eating salad sometimes, I feel it's too gassy.
Ah.
So that is
So
one reason.
eating gas
Ah,
after eating salads is not intolerance. It means that you are not used to eating that level of salad on a consistent basis. All the rest of
okay.
your diet might be lower fiber than it needs to be. Okay, for
Hmm.
example, go from low fiber to high fiber diet, your good gut bacteria start increasing exponentially. That releases a lot of gas and that causes bloating. So see if the quantity of raw vegetables that you're eating on most days is staying consistent for you throughout. And if it is staying consistent, then your bloating can most likely reduce. If not, if it's going up and down, some days you're eating, some days you're not eating, then it can cause gas and bloating. Consistency is important.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Please
So
go.
between green juice and fermented probiotic Ambali, which one you should have first if you're taking both every day?
Yeah, I don't really see any difference either way. Maybe have the green juice first.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions, anyone?
Yes, when you're making green juice, green smoothie, that banana and leafy vegetable, how much quantity should be there proportionate in that banana and green?
So banana, like generally, I think what most people do is put 2 or 3 bananas and then put a few leaves of palak, say 5, 6 leaves of palak, or like quarter a bunch or something like that. I'm not the best person to ask for green smoothie recipe because I don't like green smoothie. I like only fruit smoothie. So maybe I will leave that question for Jaya to answer. She'll probably have a better answer than me. But also a quick time check. It is 8 p.m. So unfortunately, I have to go because I have my next session starting at 8. I'm only a few minutes late. So if you have any other questions for me that I haven't been able to answer on this session, please send a message on the group and tag me. If you tag me, I will see it. If you don't tag me, I'll not see it. Okay. So please make sure you tag me and I will open it. I'll see it within a day or two and I will respond to you. And in case you want to, if you have some personal medical questions, you don't want to put it on the group, please feel free to reach out to me one-on-one, send me a direct message. We can set up a time and speak on either a consultation or a discovery call to, talk and see how I can help you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Jaya, for putting this together. Thank you all
Thank
for
you so
coming.
much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye. So we'll end this call. Any questions anyone has, we'll ask, of course, in the group, and we'll keep having sessions with various experts throughout these 66 days. And I also, like Amisha suggested, we'll also create separate groups, one for recipes, one for nutrition, where Dr. Achuthan only can answer lots of questions. So he doesn't get confused with all the chatter. And we'll create one group where we'll just share information on whole food plant-based products, vegan products, all of that. I recently got to know of someone else also who makes amazing oil-free snacks and all of that. So those kind of information also we can share in a third group. So we'll have 3 groups and one group for major announcements. So in the community, then you'll be able to go to whichever group is relevant and check what you want. That's a great suggestion by Amisha. So enjoy and please let us know anything more that you'd like from us. Make sure you complete this challenge and make sure you stick to the program. And yeah, let us know what you need. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for so much for taking part in the challenge. And
Thank you, Jaya.
Shubha, I'm coming to the session as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm interested to motivate you as how much I can do my best. That's it. So
Great. Yeah.
I'm
Sure, you'll do great.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
This platform is really good, madam. For 66 days, you have been doing with recipes and videos is really a challenging one. It's really a first time which
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Yeah. It's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. No, we enjoy what we do. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Take care, Shobha. Please call me Jaya. Bye. Take care.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.